I just don't even have the words. Like, that's why I wanted to do this video, so I can give you guys an update. You guys can know what's been going on, what I've been doing, what I have planned coming up, all that good stuff. Let's just get right into it. I've already done my brows. Basically what I'm doing, guys, is playing in makeup, because I haven't played in makeup in a while, and I've actually ordered some makeup, and I haven't, like, it's literally still sitting in the box, and my plan was to use it in today's video, but guys, I'm just gonna save it. I'm just gonna save it when I really do have the energy for it. Prime my eyes with my Juvia's Place, which I need to go grab another tube. So what has been going on, guys? I honestly feel like in the last 2 weeks, I have experienced the most, well, I wouldn't say the most, but I have experienced a lot of life changes. A lot of things have changed. And I honestly, I'm gonna say for the good. Most of it has been unexpected. But, you know, I love to always look at the good in things. That's just the type of person I am. So anytime something suddenly changes or something like that, I may get a little bit of anxiety at first, but eventually, once I calm down and evaluate the situation, it always, like, it may not be 100% like making sense to me, but I know eventually it will, because that's just how things work in my life. And I don't know if you can relate to that, but that's just definitely how I feel. So I guess I'll just start with the biggest thing. I'm going through a breakup. Like, me and my partner have decided to go separate ways. I am going to grab an eyeshadow palette. Have no clue what look I'm doing. It'll probably definitely be something neutral though, so let me grab one. All right, I just grabbed this oldie but goodie. This is Too Faced chocolate bar. Y'all know all about this. My daughter got into it, as she does most of my palettes, but still very workable. So yeah, I'm going through a breakup. My boyfriend and I have decided it is just best for us to go separate ways at this point in our relationship. This is a mutual agreement, but we just feel like there is no more growth for us. And I mean, I would be lying if I said it's not kind of a bummer, because once you spend so much time with someone, you know, you get used to that person. You guys develop a routine, and most of all, you guys create another life. So as you know, my baby girl is 2 years old, and he is the father. He is her father. So, you know, you make these plans and you do these things and you make these steps to move forward and to grow in your relationship. And unfortunately for us, we just feel like there's no more growth. Now, I won't speak about him, because that's not my place. And I'm not gonna bash him, because I'm just not that type of person. But you know, for me, myself, I've been through breakups before, so breakups aren't new to me. You know, I've been heartbroken before, but I think this breakup is different. And I say that because I'm coming from a place of maturity. So like I said, been through breakups before. And I'm just at a different point in my life where, to me, happiness is everything, right? So I would rather him go his separate ways, or rather us go our separate ways, to remain in a situation where neither of us is happy. You know, we're just not happy. We're not at the fullest potential that we could be as a couple in a relationship, in a mutual agreement of being in a relationship. So yeah, for me, I'm not going to say that it's a sigh of relief, but I am grateful for, you know, acknowledging that, yeah, this thing is not growing past where we are, you know. And I think, and I know a lot of people will say growth takes time, you know, things move on certain times, you know. The biggest thing people have said to me that are close to me is, you know, coronavirus was really rough on people, you know, and things like that. And I totally agree with that. But I also feel like life goes on, you know, and you can't stay in the same mindset or the same mental, because if you choose to stay there without getting help or getting assistance or trying to find something for yourself to do, your mind is gonna run idle, you know, and you're gonna start thinking certain thoughts, and you know, you may fall into depression, you may fall into this pit that it's gonna be really, really rough for you to get out of. And you know, I feel like in some ways my relationship kind of mimicked that. And I don't want that energy in my life. I don't need it, and neither does my children. And honestly, my ex-partner doesn't need it either. So yeah, going through a breakup, definitely unexpectedly, but very, very necessary. And I'm not a person to say that maybe in the future me and my ex-partner can rekindle our relationship, but I'm also not in a rush to say that, because at this point I want to focus on reevaluating myself, reevaluating some things in my life, so I don't end up in this place again. I don't end up choosing a person that eventually we cannot grow any further. And I know for some people that may be like, well, how the heck are you gonna do that? Definitely being more aware of red flags, being less willing to settle for things, and we're gonna talk about that a little bit later. You know, just really going for what my heart desires and what my heart wants. And, you know, I just feel like at this point in my life, that's exactly where I'm at. I don't want to settle. Like, I don't want to settle. I'm done with that. Like, I feel like I'm moving from a phase of being, okay, this is the halfway mark. So right now, I'm okay with the halfway mark. You know what I mean? I want to now go for what exactly I want, surpassing that halfway mark and getting right to where I want. And I think that just comes with me becoming older, me being more enlightened, me realizing certain things, you know, me just really embracing life and embracing who I am, you know, because there's a million things I could get into. There's a million relationships I can get into. But if they keep coming to this conclusion, it's not helpful for myself, and it's not helpful for my children especially. So I'm, as I said before, I'm happy. I'm genuinely happy. Like, I'm happy for both of us. Honestly, I want nothing but the best for him, and I would hope he wants nothing but the best for me. I can't really answer that, but you know, it's just what they call growing pains. But honestly, I'm grateful for these growing pains, and I'm grateful for being able to move into the next chapter in my life. So I just been having this energy of, you know, letting things go and just moving on, closing chapters so new ones could open. I actually did a reading, and I mean, the lady was like, who is this in my seat? Who is this? You know, she was really intrigued by the cards that came up, and I was as well. You know, I got the star card, and she was just like, you're a star. What are you doing? Why are you doubting yourself? You know, she was saying a lot of things that I knew, that I felt I knew about myself anyway. But I guess I just needed a little bit of extra validation. And, you know, once I got that, I'm like, I know I'm doing the right thing. I know I'm doing the right thing for my life at this moment. This is what I need to get to the next step. So there's that. I am officially, well, I've always kind of been technically, but I am back on the market. I am single, but guys, honestly, I'm not, like, obviously I don't chase men, like I'm not in the business of that, but I'm just ready to have fun. I'm ready to learn. I'm ready to explore. I'm ready to go new places, see new things, experience new people. And that's what I'm excited about. I just really want that for my life. And again, I'm excited about it. So guys, I just did this little cute neutral eye, nothing too crazy. Again, I use the Too Faced chocolate bar. This is an oldie but a goodie for sure. Let me move in a little bit closer so you guys can see like what I did. I just darkened up my crease a little bit, added a little gold shimmer to the lid, and that's pretty much all I did. Nothing too crazy, something just really simple and cute. Like I said, I haven't done like a full, well, I guess I've done a full face, but I've been keeping it really like 10-minute makeup look and out the door. So yeah, I'm enjoying playing in makeup today. So let me pop on my lashes and I will be right back. So lashes are on. I may end up changing them, guys. Honestly, for the last couple weeks, I've been wearing like shorter lashes instead of the long 20-25 millimeter lashes. So we'll see once I get my foundation and that on. So yeah, I'm actually going to be using one of Black Radiant setting powders today to prime my face. I am going on a mini vacay to Las Vegas with my brother. I'll be leaving Friday, and it's much needed, sis. It is much needed, so I'm excited to be doing that. So I actually have my Morphe and stuff packed up. Guys, if you hear noise in the back, it's Jaya. But yeah, I have my Morphe and that packed up. But before I got hooked to Morphe, I used to use Black Radiance, and this one is in the shade Honeymoon. It works pretty good. But y'all know Morphe is my favorite. So yeah, I guess that's another thing to give you guys an update. I am going to be going on vacation. Of course, I'll try to get some footage for you guys. I am going to show you guys a haul of what I'm taking with me and the things I got. But guys, I'm going to tell you now, it's going to be burning up there. So yeah. What else? The next thing that's new, I just recently got a contract with a company that I have worked with before. So I'm really excited about it, and I'm really excited to share with you guys what it is, who it is. It's gonna be lots of fun. Guys, when I tell y'all, I have been working my butt off. Like, I'm literally working like 3 jobs right now at the same time. One of them is commission based, one of them is like very, very part-time, and another is like part-time. So I'm just trying to generate as much income as I can, as fast as I can. Obviously with my breakup, I am going to be moving. So I'm excited about that eventually. I'm hoping by the end of this year I will be moving, but I'm still working on planning all of that out, to be honest with you guys. But it will be absolutely amazing to be able to move and get in a bigger space for me and the kiddos. I'm really, really excited about that. This is coming out really orange. This is my Oma Beauty. I haven't used this in a while. I really do like this foundation though. It's a soft matte hydrating foundation, and it is in their color, let's see, Brown Sugar T2W. So that's the shade it's in. I think I do remember applying this when I do wear it and it being pretty orange, and I think it's just gonna oxidize, but you know, it's kind of shocking when you first have it on, and especially if you haven't worn it in a while. So yeah, I'm just gonna blend this all out as best as I can and kind of just wait for it to oxidize, because I know it's not gonna stay orange like this. Yeah, so moving, I'm hoping to move into a house. You know, I really want to be in a house, and I'm over, like I just told you guys, I'm over like doing the halfway mark thing. Like, I'm over that. And plus, being in Atlanta, like, you pay a lot of money to be in luxury apartments, and it's like you pay so much money, and sometimes, most of the time, the apartment is not worth it. Especially not what you're paying, when you could be paying almost a double mortgage on a home. So I don't know, to be quite honest, if I'm going to be purchasing a home by the end of the year. I definitely have a goal of purchasing a home by the end of next year. But if I don't purchase, I'm definitely going to be renting, because I'm just over the whole apartment situation. It's not practical for me anymore, especially with 2 children. Especially with 2 children and all of the things that I have, guys. Like, storage is such a problem for me here in this apartment. So I'm really, really excited for that. Yeah, honestly, I'm so excited to be back in front of the camera. Like, you guys don't know how many days I'm just like, ugh, I gotta film, but I gotta work. So you know, I gotta make time and prioritize things. If I feel like I'm gonna make more money doing this certain thing this day, that's what I go for. If someone, like, I work at a wig boutique, so if she schedules me to work, I'm gonna work, because she pays me really well and she's so sweet. Like, so, you know, at this point, I'm going where the money resides. So I can save up, and, you know, I want to get new furniture. I want to get new things. I just want a new beginning, a fresh start. And I know that I'm going to get that, and I'm so excited about it. Now, as far as my YouTube channel, of course, I ain't going nowhere, y'all. I'm here. I just started reading over contracts, scheduling certain content, and to make it make sense, because I just don't want to throw things out there and it doesn't make sense, guys. So I see that you guys love my femininity series, and I'm so happy you do. I hope you are sharing that with your loved ones. Please make sure you share that. I am going to be finishing up the series in the next 2 weeks, so there will be my third episode posted next week, and then that following week my fourth episode will be posted. I am going to continue that series just because of the feedback you guys have given me, and obviously it's going to be in more depth and it's going to have more details. So I'm really excited about that, hoping to get someone to partner with me on that series. That way, you know, we can expand, guys. JLUXE gang, we going global, okay? We going global on them. So I'm really excited about those things, guys. I'm going to be taking another Black Radiance setting powder in the shade Banana, and I'm going to set my face. Guys, I haven't used these setting powders in so long, so I'm like really impressed on how they're performing today. I still feel like that Oma Beauty is a little bit orangey. Maybe it's just me. So I have, well, I did have a few plans for the summer for just myself personally, minus the kids. Obviously, I have stuff planned for the kids, but y'all don't need to know any of that. I am planning on traveling to California in July to visit my girl Sheena. I'm excited about that. It seems like things just keep happening, but I'm gonna make that happen because I really want to see her, really want to experience LA and just, you know, spend some girl time with her. So I'm excited to make that happen. I also may possibly be traveling internationally for my first time, so I think that will be really fun and a really great experience for me. Guys, when I tell you, like, things have just been opening up for me, and I'm just really grateful for it because it's what I've been desiring for a long time. Like being like traveling with people, enjoying myself, going places, having fun with people. You know, it's something so simple, but you know, certain circumstances and things like that, I just was not. I would go places here and there every now and then, but not anywhere near the level that I wanted to. So if I could offer you any advice, girl, do it, and do it at the level that you want to. Okay? Life is too short, you know? Life is just really too short. And I think that's another thing that led to all of the doors that are closing and the ones that are opening behind the ones that are closing. You know what I mean? Like, just having that realization of life being too short and really like embracing it and taking that aspect of life serious. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's so important. And just being older and being more mature, I think you understand it on such another level. So I'm just grateful, guys. I'm honestly just so freaking grateful. I can't even explain the feelings that I'm going through. I'm just grateful for all of the doors that are opening for me, all of the opportunities that are coming in. And I guess I'm just taking a moment to suck it all in and treat it the best way possible. Make sure what I need to have aligned is aligned. Make sure I'm producing the best, the very best of me. That way I can receive the very best, if that makes sense. You know, you get out what you put in, and I'm I'm putting in my very best, okay? All my nuggets, I'm putting them in. So I'm just gonna take some of that setting powder in the color Honeymoon and just put it all over my face to blend things out. This is actually such a nice, smooth face. I'm loving it. It gave me like a glow, and I really like that. Let me find some blush, guys. I packed up a lot of my makeup, so this, I'm just gonna grab this palette since it's right here. This is a neon palette by Profusion. You can get these little mini palettes at Walmart for like $5, guys, and they work really good. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie, they work really, really good. There goes our blush. And then I'm gonna take, oh my gosh, I haven't used this highlighter palette in a long time. It used to be my favorite. This is by, I just broke it, look. This is a highlighting palette by Profusion. Look at me digging into like my Odis. I love it, I love it. Those Odis work just as good as they did before, y'all. Well, sometimes. Now, if it's been a whole lot of years past, you might need to throw that away. But all right, guys, so I am going to do my hair really quickly, and I will be back for the final results and my final thoughts. All right, guys, so here is the final look. By the way, I am wearing my Japelli hair. This is actually the very first Japelli wig I ever got. So it's the Body Wave, 22 inches. It is a 5x5 closure. As you guys can see, I've gotten way better with my closures and my lace and all that other good stuff. But yeah, this hair is just so bomb. As I told you guys before, I literally just pulled it out my closet, washed it, and it's just doing what needs to be done. Okay, it's just a nice, soft, fun beat. Probably definitely something I would do while I am in Vegas. Yeah, love it with this hair. I did actually end up liking the lashes once everything came together, guys. But yeah, thank you so much for watching today. Thank you so much for listening in on my life update. You guys comment down below, let me know an update of yours. I would love to hear what you guys have going on. If you got a new project coming up, leave your links, leave your contact information right down below. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.